the Taurus Model 85 5-shot steel framed 38 special revolver out here on Riders Range. We've shot a couple Smith Wessons. This is similar but different, so we're going to give it a try out here at different distances and just see how this little snubby works. Stick around. All right, the Taurus Model 85 is, again, a steel frame revolver, weighs about 24 ounces with 5 rounds of ammunition in it, about 21 empty. And it was sort of patterned after the Smith Wesson J-Frame, but there are several differences to it. The internal lock work is significantly different. The way the action actually works feels a little different than it does on a Smith Wesson. This was replaced a couple of years ago by the Model 605, which is a plus P rated, also a 357 small revolver. This one does not say plus P on it, so we're not going to fire any plus P out of it today. Borrowed from a friend, don't own it. We're going to see how it compares to the Smith & Wessons that I really like, and give it a try here. We'll talk about it a little bit more, but first I want to see how it works on paper at 15 yards. So the Taurus Model 85 38 Special, 15 yards, here we go. All right, this is 38 Special training ammunition that was commercially loaded a long time ago. Ammunition is getting a little tight right now, and finding 38s. I've got a little bit left in my stash, but I'm not going to use much of it out here. So we're going to use these old training rounds and see how it works. No guarantees on the accuracy. Double action, of course, you know that's all I shoot. 15 yards, terrible sights. Let's give it a try. Threw me off a little bit there. The trigger stages on this, which is a little different. That one did not stage. How did that one? All right, looks like it's shooting a little low left. I'm going to put a couple more out of this just for kicks, just to see where it really goes. See if that's me or the gun. Actually, I hate doing this. I'm going to try it single action. Got about a 1.8 ounce or 1 pound 8 ounce single action. Doesn't look like it's doing any better. These are center hold at 15 yards. Way low left. 2 more double action. All right, as you can see, there's not much to the sights on this. Typical snubby revolver, got a channel in the rear, just a simple blade on the front. The good definition between the two, I can get the vertical alignment okay, I can get the equal height, equal light. But not the world's most accurate. Of course, I don't think that ammunition is the world's most accurate either, so we'll play at 12, we'll try it at 25. I'm not sure if we'll reach out to 50, but hey, we got to try it. Taurus made a whole bunch of variations of the Model 85. They got a bunch of variations, of course, of the 605 now that basically replaced it all. It's a little heavier gun. I think the 605 is about 3 ounces heavier than this to be able to handle the plus P and the 357. And I believe they did the 856, which is strictly a plus P, but it's a 6-shot. And there's more than 24 variations of that gun on the Taurus website right now. So the 85 is not there currently, but you can still find these used, and they were originally going for around 3 1/4. They had a good rebate on them once upon a time that would have made them even less than that. Now they're running 400 plus, but that's just spring 2021 market, where the whole gun market is crazy anyway. It's 5-shot again. It's similar to a J-frame, but I tried a J-frame loader on this. I don't recommend it because it took forever to get the loader back out. It interfered with the thumb release and also the grips. So I'll be loading by hand on this one. But it'll do single action and double action. It does have a transfer bar. I don't know if you can see it in there or not, but if the trigger is not held back, the transfer bar will drop out of the way. The hammer won't be able to hit the firing pin and so forth. And there's also, you can just barely see it here, this is this was made after believe 1997, when they put a locking device on here. It's just actually a screw that you can tighten down to keep the hammer from going all the way back so the gun can't be fired. Pre-97, I believe it was, didn't have those. Rounded trigger. Double action on this runs about 9 pounds, 12 ounces fairly consistently, depending on which cylinder. They're all a little bit different. And the single action runs about 1 pound, 8 ounce. Nice single action. I may end up having to shoot this at single action. Again, you saw the ammunition we were using wasn't all that accurate. I don't know how accurate the gun would be with really good ammo, which I just don't happen to have right now. But 2 inches, about 24 ounces loaded, and we're going to try it here at 12 yards. I'm going to have to do it at 25. We're going to try it at 50 and we'll just see what we can do. But let's start out here at running the plates at 12 yards. All right, 5 shots of that remanufactured, commercially remanufactured ammunition. Double action. Let's see if I can hit some plates. No. All right. Got to try that again. And I got to remember this was shooting a little low left. So it looks like a couple of those plates I hit low, and it looks like a couple of them I missed totally. So let's try that again. Going left or right. And aiming high right on the plate. That's better. All right. It works here. All right, a couple of shots. I got a white 6-inch and a white with a red center 8-inch there. Let's just put a couple in and see if I can get those here, particularly the 6-inch. All right, it's going to be a little tight. We'll give it a try. Try the white with a red center 8-inch first. There we go. 6-inch. All right, silhouette. All right, let's set up for, got to try 25 yards. Let's give that a try. Taurus Model 85, again using old commercial reloads. We're going to try some here at 25 yards. Gun actually does shoot relatively nice. The trigger you can almost stage. It locks up before the hammer gets all the way to the back. Almost like a Kimber K6, which we haven't reviewed yet, but we will in the near future. A good Smith will lock up just about the time the trigger releases the hammer. This one generally is just a hair before, but again, no complaints about it so far, considering the price. All right, 25 yards. Let's see what happens. 12-inch black one in the left. Far left should work. Oh, all right. Higher and right. There we go. I'm way high right. Can I get the 8-inch next to it? All right, that was way off to the right. All right, on the right side, there's a white 8-inch with a green center. Let's try that. All right, there's a 6-inch to the left of that. I don't know about that. We'll try it. Nope, not going to happen. All right, heck with 25. Let's take it out to 50. Taurus Model 85. So far it's working about as good as a Smith Wesson. It's tight. I noticed that just a couple of unburned grains of powder under the extractor star really tighten this up, which means the whole gun is tight to start with. I get that on a Smith Wesson quite often. So far, all indications are this gun is very well made. Just not quite shooting where I want, but hey, it's a 2-inch J-frame. All right, let's try 50 yards. Right, the white 16 with the green center. Let's see if I can come somewhere close. All right, now that staged, or locked up rather, before I was ready. Let's try it again. There we go. All right, we can hit a 16. How about the 12 below it? White with the orange center. All right, took a couple of shots to get there. 1 shot left. Let's go for the silhouette. Orange with a white center just to the left of the 12-inch there. All right, let's load up, and I got a few rounds left here. Let's see if I can get a 10 or an 8. I'm not holding out a lot of hope at 50 yards for that. But I'll give it a try. The white 10 with a black center. Let's try it. I ought to quit there. That was pure luck. All right, the 8-inch just down into the left of that, white with a red center. Look at this wasting ammo here. All right, I got one shot left, so I should quit, but all right, we're going to take the one and put it back on the 16 white with the green center. Good place to quit. All right, the one thing that's typical of these little revolvers is the extractor does not push the round or the spent cartridge all the way out. There's still quite a bit of cartridge left on that, so you've got to really be forceful in order to try to clear it quickly. But again, this is basically a 5-shot speed strip. You could load it to get another 5 out of it if you had to, but it's not meant for real quick. It's a 5-shot defensive revolver, and that's it. But it does reach out to 50 yards. I'm okay with that. So far, it hasn't let me down. It does seem to be good quality, and I'd like to someday try out the 856 6-shot or the 605 with maybe even 357. But for right now, the 85, decent little gun, decent price. Borrowed it from a friend, and it seems to work okay. And it's going back to him. I think he offered to sell it to me. I don't know. I have to think about it. That's it. I do kind of like the gun, and if you like this video, we appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, click on the notifications bell so you know what's coming up on Riders Range. Comments help us get more noticed on YouTube. Comments down below on this video are highly appreciated. Comments to anything else, info@ridersrange.com. We'll do our best to respond to emails. So the Taurus Model 85 38 Special 5-shot revolver, working pretty good out here in Riders Range. Thanks for stopping by.